Hi everyone, this is Selma and that's an easy way to memorize the quadriceps femoris muscle in a funny way. So the first thing you're gonna know about the quadriceps femoris, that it's called quadriceps femoris not because it's on a femur, not because any of those, it's because it is innervated by the femoral nerve. So this is what you're gonna know, quadriceps femoris, aka from the femoral nerve. Second thing is the origin of the quadriceps femoris. Let me make a cute comparison. Quadriceps femoris has 4 heads. That's why it's quadriceps. So the first 2 heads are the vastus lateralis and the vastus medialis. Let's make a cute comparison. Well, I need you to assume with me that both of the lateralis and medialis were having an argument. Oh, an argument? Yes. The lateralis went to the medialis and said, "Hey medialis, I take origin from the greater trochanter. I'm more great than you." So the medialis said, "Hey, I take origin from the medial supracondylar line too." So that's because greater means great and supra means like above, a level above. So they were like having an argument who's better, okay? And then the lateralis said, "But hey, I'm from the upper part of the intertrochanteric line. You're poor. You're from the lower part of the intertrochanteric line." That's the intertrochanteric line, by the way. So the medialis said, "Oh, okay. We're going to unite together and form something." Unite together? Well, if we take a look at the back of the femur, we're going to find that there's the spine line and a gluteal tuberosity uniting together to make the linea aspera. Oh, that's cool. But both muscles did not unite together. I'm speaking about the origins, how to memorize them. That's not an explanation, dude. Okay, so what basically happened is the lateral took an origin from the lateral, medial took an origin from the medial. What are you saying? Yeah, the spiral line is basically medial. This is because we're on the back side, okay? So it's basically medial, so it gave origin to the medialis, and the gluteal tuberosity, it gave origin to the lateralis because it's the lateral one, and then they united, so they gave me the linea aspera. Medial took from the medial, lateral took from the lateral. So lateralis from the lateral lip, medialis from the medial lips. So again, quickly, the lateralis went to the medialis and said, "Hey, I'm from the greater trochanter," and she was like, "Oh, I'm from the medial supracondylar line too." And then he said, "But I'm from the upper part of the intertrochanteric line. You're from the lower part. You're poor." So he said, "Okay." The medialis said, "Okay, we're gonna bond together. We're gonna unite together and form something." So they united. So one took origin from the spiral line, medialis, and then from the gluteal tuberosity, which is the lateralis, they made the linea aspera, and medial took from the medial, lateral took from the lateral. About the rectus femoris and the vastus intermedius, both of them are easy. Like the reflected head, the rectus femoris is from 2 words, so it has 2 heads, reflected and straight. So reflected head from the anterior, inferior iliac spine. Don't write that in the exam. I just don't want to write a lot. And the straight line took origin from a groove above the acetabulum. That part is easy. What about the vastus intermedius? Oh, vastus intermedius believes that everything should be in the medium size. So it took from the anterior part, which is in the middle between the lateral and the medial. And since it believes that she has a higher place in society, so she from the upper 2/3 of the femur. Remember that, from the anterior and lateral surface. Okay. What about the functions of the quadriceps femoris? I do not need you to make a joke about what I'm saying, but my X is stable and he's flexing without me. What do you say? Yes, my X. X for extension of the knee joint is stable, which is stabling of the patella, and flexing means it's flexion of the hip joint. And because it goes to insert in the tibial tuberosity and in the patella, and to gives the tendon continues to be the patellar ligament. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that earlier. So again, quick review. What's the function of the quadriceps femoris? Oh, my X is stable and is flexing without me. My X for extension, stable, stabilization of the patella. Flexing is flexion of the hip joint. Best of luck, y'all.